Senator Natasha don't carry Senate President Akpabio land UN plus their response. My correct people them, Senator Natasha and Senate President, where they call and say Akpabio. This their matter, they think long go, long well. Senator Natasha don't reach UN. She don't reach UN, no, go give her complaint. No be smarty, no, my correct people them. I go give una the outcome. This lover don't still come out, come talk one or two about Akpabio and his wife. My ear don't full. Alright, so see what Linda right say Natasha Akpabio take sexual harassment case to Interparliament Union in New York. Suspended Kogi Central Senator Natasha Akpabio has taken her case against Senate President Akpabio to the Inner Parliament Union (IPU) at the United Nations in New York. Speaking at the Women in Parliament section, she described her suspension as illegal and linked it to her petition against Akpabio over alleged harassment. Natasha, who broke down in tears while speaking, called for justice and urged international democratic institutions to intervene. No be smarty, no my correct people them. Make una listen to a short clip where I get from that section before over, no?
Good afternoon, President of the IPU. Good afternoon, colleagues. I come with a heavy heart from Nigeria, but first I'd like to apologize to Honorable Kafila Ogbara. I am not here to bring shame to our country. I'm here to seek help for the women of Nigeria. Again, my name is Senator Natasha Akpabio. 5 days ago, on the 6th of March 2025, I was suspended. As a senator, I was suspended illegally because I submitted a petition of sexual against the President of the Nigerian Senate, Senator Akpabio. I thought that by submitting the petition, he would recuse himself, and both of us would submit ourselves to the Committee on Ethics, Privileges and Public Petition for a fair and transparent investigation. But unfortunately, I was silenced and I was suspended. I was suspended for 6 months, amongst many other stringent conditions, such as taking away my security, taking away all the officials, vehicles, and other items that were handed over to me as a senator. My salaries will be cut off. I must not appear anywhere near the National Assembly. And for 6 months, I'm not to introduce myself or present myself as a senator, locally in Nigeria or internationally. That means I'm here illegally. But I have no other place to go but to come here and speak to you women. Because this is a bigger picture. Wait a second. This is a bigger picture. It depicts the crisis of women political representation. My suspension is not just about me. It's about the systemic exclusion of women from political leadership in Nigeria. Women make up 3.6% of political offices. And in the Senate, it's just 2.8. We have 109 men and only 4 of us are women. So right now, it's 108 with only 3 women. This is a clear case of political victimization. Punishment for speaking out against impunity, corruption, and gender-based violence. The United Nations Declaration 48-104 declares sexual form of gender violence. The Senate's actions and assaults on democracy. I was elected by my constituents to represent them, yet a few powerful men have unilaterally decided to silence their voices by suspending me for 6 months. My call for an open and transparent investigation into harassment allegations have been met with hostility instead of accountability. If a female senator can be treated this way in the full view of the world, imagine what ordinary Nigerian women will go through every day in workplaces, in universities, and other aspects of our society. The culture of harassment and silencing must end. And this is not just a Nigerian issue, it's a global one. Women in politics, media, and businesses face threats, intimidation, and violence, demanding fairness. From scandals in universities to harassment in workplaces and political spaces, Nigerian women have constantly been forced into silence. We need stronger legal protections and a zero culture tolerance for gender-based discrimination and intimidation. My call to the international community is such that the world must not stay silent as democracy and women's rights are rolled back in Nigeria. I call on human rights organizations, women movements, and democratic institutions to hold the Nigerian Senate accountable. Nigeria needs global partners to push for women's political inclusion, safety, and protection from political harassment. You may ask, what are my next steps? I will resist the political intimidation. In the past few days, a number of my colleagues, my male colleagues, have reached out to me and said, Natasha, all you need to do is apologize and retract your statements. And I told them I am not going to apologize. I will not apologize for my truth. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I told them that I will stand the 6-month suspension, and the very first day I return, I will represent my petitioners. And I will continue doing so until there is a fair and transparent investigation. I will fight this injustice and continue to represent my constituents, whether the Senate wants to hear me or not. I will work with women's group, civil society, and legal teams to ensure that this unconstitutional suspension is squashed. This is bigger than me. This is about ensuring that no other woman in politics or public office will ever be silenced again. Thank you so much.
Alright, so more we hear reply from UN. According to her Linda T reporter, say we will only take action after listening to both sides. UN tells Natasha. The Interparliamentary Union meeting IPU at the United States in New York says it will need to hear from the other side before deliberating on the concerns raised by Senator Natasha Akpabio against Senate President Godswill Akpabio. Alright, so my correct people them. The way this matter be, na Senate President they even make am look like say wetin Natasha talk na true. Because person bring that kind allegation, wetin you for do for so yeah oh make una investigate oh. But it can't be like say that very one they sweep and put on that carpet, and then they can't they capitalize on the Senate law which she break and all of that. Then what about this heavy allegation? What about it? Una suppose enter deep investigation. If you be say she dey lie against the Senate President, then make they punish her very well according to the law. All this on hiring protesters, all this thing, you get vibe where they give. We did this country, we know all this is where they stop during election, they go just go gather people from somewhere. You get vibe where they give. We wanna handle this thing maturely and clear your name, sir, if you are innocent. If you are innocent, if Natasha said for they innocent, then let the law prevail. But to just sweep it under the carpet like that, it don't make sense. This allegation too big for a whole Senate President. Alright, so we'll see fans' reaction. First person say, so if they invite the Nigerian Senate President, will he honor the invitation? The next person say, this is what the Nigerian Senate supposed to do by listening to both sides. Rather, they decided to embarrass themselves by trying to silence her. Then the third person say, I stand with Akpabio. But and then the next say, Senator Natasha, he that accused must show proof before the court. So thank God you mention court. Abi na you she go carry proof, can't give. Abi she go carry proof on social media. It's not done that way. Next person say, how can you suspend someone elected by her people to represent them? Like how? Now that one ain't they pain me pass. The first person here say, if she is not right, she won't go this far, allegedly. Next person say, as it should be, listen to both parties before passing judgment. And Senator Akpabio shouldn't be the judge of his own case. Then the next person say, stand with Natasha. The next person say, truth is, if she was lying, she really won't go this far. So she would have buried her head in shame and given up on the situation. For her to continually seek justice means she was telling the truth all along. My correct people them, I know they here to be the judge over any matter. I know they here to be the judge to say, oh, Akpabio do he no do, or Natasha they lie, she no lie, or she they talk truth. Waiting they pain me all. How can you suspend a senator that was elected by her people? By suspending her, you don't silence those people. You don't silence them. She's not there on her own. She's not there on her own. Sometimes, in as much as, we define our own interests, it's also good to also think of the interests of the people. For good 6 months, they no get who go represent them for Senate. Oh, no. Oh, no. And also, this case deserves a fair hearing. It deserves a fair hearing. These are, the challenges that people are facing. Students for university, so no be today now. No be today. You won't go find work or different sectors. And if Senator Natasha don't come out, with this kind of allegations, and then they just sweep and put for carpet, what will be the hope of the common man? Of the common girl child? This thing they play, they show, everybody they watch. I beg oh. So my correct people them, Gist Lover don't come out with even more shocking revelation. Una know say we not come out and talk many things about, Senate President Godswill Akpabio, how when they use celebrities to the thing they even shame me to talk. So I don't know the slang I go use. If they use celebrity to kolobi, money and all of that, they accuse so many people. To the extent, even, some months where they go lock one popular hair vendor business for that kolobying of money. And this lawyer we don already mention say she be one of the people where they help am. So my correct people them since they sup and this lover don't reveal a lot. And the one way even reveal now self more, they think they even fear me to talk. Honestly, because it's too deep. It's too deep. It's too deep. Oh, I'll have to cut, that part later. Maybe after like 2 days, I'll have to cut that part of this lover revelation because it's too deep, honestly, too deep. Even people say they fear for this lover for revealing such information. So, this lover first post this thing where this person write. He said, meet Godswill Akpabio, a politician, president of Nigerian Senate, also elder predator. He goes around elderly harassing women. 2 women have already accused him of harassment. He still holds his job because he is protected by the corrupt Nigerian president at official bat. So now this lover post this one. Come say hello, twe. Una don't sleep, shall we? My correct people, they know it's more thing. This matter, he double choke. He triple choke, yo. Ew. This lover say hello, twe. This lover nation. I didn't sleep over the night. I was really invested in finding out about this Akpabio man, and all I found broke my heart to pieces. I thought he was just a random man, but what I found is way deeper than that. It leaves me wondering how devil in human form could attain such high political heights in Nigeria. What is the hope of Nigeria? Those making the law are the real devil. All I found with receipt broke my heart. You will be wondering why I added his wife picture. Don't be surprised. She is more bilier than Akpabio himself. You wonder why Akpabio can't marry another woman. All this and many more details will be revealed. I will come with receipts and pictures. The role Akpabio's wife played in his high rising in politics and why Akpabio fears her so much. The lady who got pregnant for Akpabio when he was a governor and was by all your favorite celebrities warming Akpabio's bed and helping him with money kolobying. The real mother of Akpabio's only son that the wife pretends to give birth to. Akpabio's wife birthed 4 girls. The wife was desperate to have a son. They bought the baby boy from a baby factory while Akpabio's wife hid in America throughout the 9 months so no one will know she wasn't pregnant, only to return with the baby. When the real mother discovered who bought her baby, she wanted an increase in payment. She was paid. Married commissioners Akpabio nagged with as a governor. Omo, this is beyond me. I don't really get anything to talk about it. But yeah, my correct people and reactions don't yakpa. May we dive right into fans' reactions. First person say, so allegedly maybe it's even the wife that arranged for those protesters. Next person say, you are not wrong about his wife. That woman's heart is a stone. Then the next person say, a girl child is entirely harassing by her classmate, but it's her that will be punished. A lady is harassed by her lecturer, but she expelled and the lecturer is retained. Senator Natasha is being harassed, but she is the one suspended. The next one say, list all these plenty things wey Oba list for here. E clear say him and the wife own don't finish Labaton. First person say, we start this Akpabio gossip in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, and no come know the Spirit to choose like this. Next person say, someone said, fear women who hardly wear makeup. I don't think about my life since I see their comment. Next person say, God will punish you, whoever you are. It will not be well with you, writing nonsense and posting rubbish. Next person say, vanity upon vanity, all is vanity. If he buy today, they cannot bury him with 1 kobo. Next person say, I will still say it with full confidence Akpabio is the worst Senate president to ever grace that seat. And this isn't allegedly. Oh, that man doesn't have the slightest best interest of Nigerians at heart. Then the next person say, this injustice will not be sustained. Then the next person say, all this just to get to the top, yet his head hasn't touched the sky, yet he can't bribe death by with all that money, yet he can't secure a 30-second stable discussion with God with all his influence. Jesus. Next person says, so all this, his stolen wealth will be inherited by a total stranger he calls son. This life, you can't eat your cake and have it. Then the next person say, this country messes with one mental health. When I say my ear don't full, believe me, omo, that's all I can say, my correct people them. Alright, so like this, I go suffer, I could drop this mic alone. Una thank you so super much for watching. Una continue to stay beautiful. Una mbaya.